Hello, Connective. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Comment, like, and subscribe without smashing anything. And let's get into this energy. This is a collective reading for Cancer. Cancer, you got the Karmic Trench. Four of Scrolls. The Karmic Trench. I do remember what that card is about. You might be getting similar messages than the other signs, but slightly different. The law of karma upside down. You're being called to a higher purpose. I already know what this means. we don't have to pull any more cards. Really? Okay, let's get the other cards. Let's see what it's speaking about specifically. New Moon in Scorpio, go deeper. This card just keeps coming out. It's just a question of, does it want to be upright or upside down? You have it upright, which is what it looks like. See, I wanted to flip this the other way, this envy, right? So I wanted to put it upright. I'm going to put it upright. I want another energy card. I took two because two kind of wanted to come out in my hand. Huh. Okay. So it might be specifically telling us, wow, okay, whoa! Okay. And then this one came off on its own. The law of power. Remember the truth of who you are, upside down. All right. This microphone cord is long enough. Let me get the rest of these cards here. Okay, well, there was a lot of decks of cards when I was shuffling before I started doing all these readings that were just completely unruly. This deck of cards was not one of them. All right, got the, let's see. Just want to make sure there's no more cards on the floor up there. Okay. What a mess we have made. So we have this like Four of Cups. Okay. The Four of Cups upside down. The Ace of Swords upside down. The Moon. The Seven of Cups. Right? I'll put this one over here. So, done with this scrappy deck. What the heck? Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah. All right, man. Okay, well, let's pull this one down here, the law of power, and that karmic stuff. Oh, God. Oh, wow. No wonder. No wonder the cards came out like that. Wow. Sorry, Cancer. Yeah. Ugh. One more. We need one more. Okay. Wow. It's kind of like, hey guys, we're into the water signs. Can we have something different? A different message? Yeah, we got a different message, all right. I mean, abundance is still on the table. Abundance has been on the table. We've been getting abundance. We've been getting received. We've been opening up. We've been expanding and checking in. So this is all, this is just like everyone else. Here are the differences. I hate giving these kinds of messages. Sometimes it's kind of fun, but, this is almost like when you have like bad news that you have to like break to your mother or like to a really good friend where like they're just not understanding and you like can see the whole picture and you're kind of like, oh crap, how can I get out of telling them what they need to know? You can't. Not if you're a good friend. So I'm just going to say it. Cancer. This is not for everyone, okay? Don't go out and viciously rearrange your environment because Pam said some crazy shit on her channel, okay? Please. Okay, Cancer. Let's start with the karmic trench. The karmic trench is upright. It's the Four of Scrolls, okay? So this karmic trench, I don't need to really get the book out because the picture that I'm getting from it is like very similar to what what the book says this card means, even if it's sort of taking a little piece of it and like taking it to the extreme. Like that's kind of like what I'm getting from this card. And what I'm getting from this card is that you keep the karmic trench is kind of like when you're sowing in the seeds of whatever it is that you're trying to do, right? So creating, like I said, everybody's creating. But it's almost like you keep going down the same row. So it's like you want to make something, but you're not actually like starting it. You're preparing. You're like preparing to prepare. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then here we have the law of karma. You're being called to a higher purpose. So I feel like the universe is very aware that you keep sowing the same seeds over and over again. To the point where it's kind of telling you, hey, like, you don't really need any more patience. Like, this thing isn't going to go anymore like where you want it to go. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into it. You have this like go deeper card upright, but it's not necessarily because you need to like go deeper within yourself. It's more of like you need to understand that you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's almost like you're starting something and then when you get to a certain point, you stop, right? So it's almost like building a wall. Like you're trying to build this wall, but when this wall gets to be about 3 feet high, you stop. You kind of go to the next wall. It's the same thing with this karmic trench. You dig this hole, and then when it comes time to sow these seeds, you either go back and you dig that same hole again, or you go and you dig another hole, kind of thing. So you're just out there digging holes, right? And then we have this law of power upside down. Remember the truths of who you are. So who you are, like literally hanging out in the wind, right? Because of this. It's because you're with the wrong person. You have this envy card here, and you have this door to romance upside down. You have the Four of Cups upside down with abundance. It's because you've gotten a little bored, but you've gotten a little bit bored because the person that's with you is kind of like, I don't really know how to put it. It's almost like these like this like Seven of Cups here. It's like, it's almost like you know that you have 4 cups, but I'm telling you that there's 7. And not all of them are empty. There's stuff in them. There's 7, right? Well, that's not really abundance anyway, right? But you might be listening to me because I'm showing you something, right? I'm not just showing you a reason to be complacent, right? I suspect that there's passion, right? But I also see like a conflict. It's not necessarily fighting. It's more of almost like there's something I want. There's something I want in this relationship. I'm not getting it. I'm not going to get it. It could be a child. It could be some type of behavior or agreement or anything, right? But I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it, right? And I'm being asked to see the situation for what it is, to realize that not only am I asking for something really small from this person that I'm not going to get, but also that I'm capable and deserving of so much more, right? I'm just messing around with this person, okay, who's showing me these cups here. And then I don't really understand the full effect of what this is doing to me. Because I think I'm working towards something with someone who wants something with me. Even if they did, which they don't. Sorry. They don't, because they're not for you. They're bringing something that you think is what you want in a relationship. I think it's part of these cups here. It's like, it's almost like it's dressed up to look like something else, right? So these lovers are actually dressed up to look like lovers, but they're not. I mean, they might be lovers. There's definitely, passion and, maybe even contentment, but not necessarily like the other things that we're looking for in the relationship, like commitment, love, like true love, that kind of thing. But we stay because we're still looking at these cups. It's telling you to detach from the idea of that. Your idea is not going to fit into what you want just because you want it, right? You're supposed to walk away from this because you want more. That you're holding on to it because you want more, but you're supposed to let go of it because you want more. You're supposed to withdraw from this situation because you're not going to get more. You're just going to get more time with this person. You might even start getting less. This law of power here is upside down, right? This patience is upside down. It's going to start to become more and more uncomfortable for you. As you're trying to be brave, thinking that you're moving towards something that you want. But the fact of the matter is you're with the wrong person. They're not ever going to bring... They might even look like a twin flame to you. They're not. This says stay present. That's where life happens. So again, you're being asked to not be distracted by the shiny stuff, by the cups that may or may not be full. Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. So again, like, it's a good possibility that you know that this person isn't going to bring to you whatever it is that you're trying to get out of the relationship itself. It's something important. And you might already know, or if this person did deliver it to you, you'd be really surprised. So you're not necessarily 100% expecting it. What you're not realizing is, again, like, this person isn't for you. You're probably most likely, when you get into a relationship, hang on to it towards the end or until you see something really, really wrong, which you haven't yet. But the thing that's really, really wrong is that this person isn't there. This person isn't for you. That's why the door to romance is upside down. That's why patience is upside down. That's why go deeper is upright. The karmic trench is upright. And then the law of karma is upside down. Because you're kind of getting twisted into believing that this person is supposed to be with you. Meanwhile, like, you live with envy while you're with this person. It doesn't have to be envy, it can be any lower vibration, it can be anger, it could be fighting, although I suspect that it's fighting, but fighting like maybe behind your back, like something's happening but you don't necessarily know it. Again, holding back your abundance because it's being conniving, like this situation itself. You're going to have strength to get through that. Keep that in mind. So we meet again.